Hey guys, how you doing? This is Benjamin with Benjamin Exotics, and this video today, we're going to be doing a kind of, not want to say off-topic video, but it's kind of actually a pretty cool subject today, and it's going to be asking, why do ball pythons do the Cobra? Which is where they raise their head up really high, looking around. Are they looking for food? Are they just exploring? Is this a sign of their having emotion or happiness? And we're going to talk about all that in this video. This won't be too long of a video, but I thought it was something that has never really been addressed, for ball pythons especially, on YouTube at all, and I thought it would be a cool little video just to do for you guys. So, we're talking about the Cobra. We're talking about when the ball python is put into a new environment, especially outside in the grass, and they raise their head. Let's say this is him on the ground. They raise their head about this tall, like that, their head cocked, and then they start looking around like that. What does this mean? Now, when I first got into ball pythons, I loved it when they did this. Anytime I would take him from his cage, Zucchini, and I put him out on the carpet or anything like that, or even in the grass, he would just love it. Okay, he'd go up in the head thing, and I was wondering, why is he doing that? And they don't puff up like a cobra. All they do is they get high like a cobra, and they put their little cute heads forward like this, and then they'll look around and stuff, and then if they're done doing that, they'll go back down. And at first, when I asked lots of breeders and stuff, they'd always say, oh, they're looking for food, or basically the main thing I always got is they're looking for food. And while this is, I guess it could be partially true, they do look around for food a lot in their cage, I found this to be incorrect, because I actually tried it. There's not a good idea. I don't recommend it, but I actually tried it. Took him out of the cage, put him on the floor, wait for him to go up like that. I actually did it outside as well. 2 tests inside, 1 test outside. Went up like that, offered him a rat. He sucked his head back down and then just started going in another direction. If he was looking for food, I don't know, I guess the second I put that rat in his face, he must have changed his mind. So overall, I would say that this Cobra phenomenon that we keep seeing with our ball pythons, I really don't think it's a food response or a food, kind of driven thing. I really honestly think this is the ball pythons showing, I'm not going to say showing some, emotion, but they're curious, okay? I don't want to say that they necessarily are feeling the emotion, like curiosity, but they're just wondering what's going on. They want to explore their settings. They want to go up. And the biggest thing I have against this being a food thing is because once I offered them food, like I said, they wouldn't take it. They literally would not take it. I had him right in here. I actually had somebody, my mom was near me the first time I did it, which was years and years and years ago. But first time I did it, she freaked out. I was like, Mom, watch this. Had the snake literally over in that room right there. Had the snake doing like that, put a rat in front of his face. Oh my gosh, she flipped. She thought I was going to grab it. Because she doesn't know that much about ball pythons back then. This is me having him for about a year. He wouldn't take it. And this was a live rat, by the way. So this is like a live small rat. So that's actually probably even worse. But then we had him in here when he was on frozen thaw. Tried it again. He wouldn't do it. I've tried it outside. He won't do it. And he's the only one I've really tested this on. But in my opinion, it's not really a food response. So when they are going up into that Cobra, that is one of the favorite things I like the ball pythons to do. Now, not all of them will do it, and I know for a fact that not all of them will do it, because I have a few that have never done it in their entire life of being with me. But for the ones that do it, if you have your ball python out, I feel like it is the perfect, it shows to you that that ball python feels comfortable. It's almost the way of that ball python telling you, I'm comfortable, I'm enjoying this, I like this, let's do this more. If it was scared, it'd be in a ball. If it thought it was going to get eaten, it'd be going really fast and going away. But when they're going slowly, at their own pace, and then they raise that head, that's just a huge sign to me that that ball python is happy and healthy. Not always a great indicator, and you can't always get them to do that. And like I said, not all of them will do that. But if you guys do see that, know that it is, in my opinion, they're just exploring around. They're not going to bite you if you put your hand in front of them. Most likely they are animals, so we don't know. Even like with humans. Humans are not always predictable. Same with ball pythons. But if you do see that, recognize that as a sign that you as an owner are more than likely doing a very good job at caring for your ball python. And this is just a kind of a sign, a way for the ball python to tell you, I like this, like what you're doing, I'm enjoying this, we should do this more often. So just kind of a quick little fun video to discuss this ball python doing the Cobra is probably what I'll call it on the video. You guys can read it. And this is just kind of a cool little subject that I've wanted to talk about for a long time. So if you guys did like the video, give it a like. And of course, if you like the channel, consider subscribing. If you guys have any comments or any videos of your snakes doing this, please leave the links or just your own comments down in the comment section below. I thank you guys very much for watching this video. And I'll see you guys in the next video.